Oh, guys, I stopped the video, but let's go. Check out
As soon as I realized I was awake, I knew something was wrong. Everything was all hazy. All I knew was that I was inside of a giant crib in a weird, dark baby bedroom that looked familiar. Like maybe I was at home or sleeping over at someone's house, but even that didn't feel quite right. I really didn't know where I was or how I got there, but I wasn't alone. Inside the crib with me was my friend Chucky, and over in the other crib in the room were the twins, Philip and Lillian. They were all sleeping like logs, which didn't make sense to me. Could I be feeling so paranoid and frightened while they were literally drooling? By the looks of it, we lost our minds on a milk drinking binge that just went way too far, until we passed out for God knows how long. I shook it off and started trying to wake up Chucky, shaking and shoving him, but he refused to open his eyes.
Chucky, wake up! Come on, you gotta get up!
What do you mean? I'm just sleeping.
Guys, get up! Something's wrong! Can any of you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Tommy. You're really, really loud. Could you keep it down a bit? I want to go back to sleep.
No, you can't! You gotta stay up and help me figure out what's going on!
What do you mean?
I mean, like, where are we? How did we get here? And how are we gonna get out of here?
I don't know where we are.
What are you two blabbering about? Can you keep it down?
Everybody listen to me. I don't know what's going on, but something is really wrong. Can any of you remember what happened? No? Exactly. We shouldn't be here. We have to get out.
Okay, but how do we do that?
Well, it's obvious. We have to climb out of these cribs.
No way, Tommy.
You can't. Look how tall it is. If you fall, you'll die.
We don't have any other choice, Chucky. I'll go first. I was scared, but I knew I had to climb if I wanted any chance of escape. By the time I got to the top of the ledge, I was so dizzy from the height that I had to take a moment to steady myself. I took a deep breath in before committing to the jump. That's when the door flew open, and Angelica stormed in holding 2 baby bottles full of milk, screaming.
What the hell are you doing? Get back in the crib where you belong, you idiot.
Yes, Angelica, I'm sorry.
You better be. Now everybody get ready for your milk.
Can I get breastfed instead?
Shut up. You first, twinsies.
No! Don't do it, you guys! Don't drink the milk!
I tried to stop them, but it was too late. As soon as the bottles were in their hands, the bottles were in their mouths, and they were drinking the milk. And just like that, Philip and Lillian rolled over onto their sides and suckled brainlessly. I couldn't believe what kind of grip this formula had on them. It was like they were hooked on it and couldn't escape their need for it. There had to be some kind of special secret ingredient hiding in whatever was in those bottles. Angelica laughed at them. Then she turned and looked at me and Chucky with the smile of an evil witch, saying,
You're next.
For a moment, she stepped outside of the room to grab 2 more bottles, and while she was away, I tried to warn Chucky, who was just starting to look as frightened as I felt.
Listen, Chucky, whatever you do, don't drink that milk. It's bad for you. I don't know how I know, but I know, okay? Promise me you won't drink it, no matter what she says.
Yeah, Tommy, I promise. You won't either, right?
Of course not. We got this, Chucky. We're in this together.
What do you two think you're doing? Less talking, more sucking.
And
I don't know right now, but I mean, Dory, we live separate, but we're sister. She's my sister, but yeah, my brother was playing, so the background was my brother and my cousin.
Angelica approached our crib and shoved the bottle in Chucky's face, but he turned and tried to push it away. This made her even madder, so she grabbed him by the collar and lifted him up into the air.
Come, Chucky. All you have to do is...
When With tears streaming down his face, Chucky folded and opened his mouth. Angelica then shoved the bottle in and dropped him. In an instant, he was in the same state as Philip and Lillian.
Now it's your turn, little Tommy. Open wide.
Screw you! Leave me alone or I'm calling the cops!
Open up, open up.
No!
I slipped up. I should have just kept my mouth shut, but Angelica got her way. As soon as that bottle popped into my mouth, it was all over for me.
When will you idiots ever learn? Damn it. I hate this stupid job. How do I even get stuck doing this anyway? I don't care about any of this. I should just start putting cyanide in those stupid bottles. Then there won't be a business and I won't have to be here. Wouldn't that be nice?
We've been waiting on you, Angelica. What took you so long?
I had some trouble with the rats in 104, but it's all taken care of.
Are you ready to take care of room 105?
Yeah, whatever. Give me the bottles.
There you go, Angelica.
Laugh word. Stop. Both of them old. I think she drank the milk first, and then they forgot that she can milk.
You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Get us babe.
Today marks the 1-year anniversary of when my granny and grandpa went away without saying goodbye. My parents told me that they were both doing just fine and that they missed me and my little brother very much. They allegedly went off for a vacation, but they never ended up coming back. I was sitting in my room coloring when I remembered that it was exactly a year ago that they left. But right as I started missing them all over again, I heard my parents crying downstairs. I knew they had to be sad as well. I wanted to console them, so I left my room and headed downstairs to see them in the living room. Yet, when I was halfway down the stairs, I was curious and I knew they wouldn't talk about grown-up stuff if they knew I was there. So I stopped and listened.
Oh, but how are we going to break the news to the poor little girl?
I don't know, my darling. Maybe she's old enough now for the talk.
Absolutely not. Surely her sweet, innocent heart cannot take such... Oh, it just isn't right.
I'm so sorry it has to be this way. If there was any other way I could change this cruel world we live in, you know I would.
Yes, I know you would.
In fact, I've decided they could take me next.
No, I can't live without you. Besides, you know they take us by pairs. You know what we have to do.
No, honey, please don't say it.
We must. It's the only way we can survive. We have to give up George and Peppa. For us.
No. That would be a selfish thing to do. To let those monsters sacrifice them before us.
Oh my
You
god.
stupid old hog. We can make new piglets if we want to, but we have to be alive.
Call me a hog again, you sick dirt gobbling swine. What the hell is the matter with you? What kind of parent are you?
Well. I may take part in a bite of dirt from time to time, but I know where your tongue has been, mister. At least I don't stick my tongue up mine. Mommy? Daddy, what's going on here? Why are you fighting? Peppa, my darling. Your father and I are having a grown-up discussion. You should go back up to your room.
No, let us stay. Why don't you explain to her everything you just told me?
Well, I will. You see, this isn't easy to say, but your father wants to...
No, don't put this on me, you stinking pork chop!
Fine! Peppa, your father and I are sending you and your brother off to be slaughtered this year.
The room got quiet. Mummy and Daddy stared at me blankly as I gradually understood what Mummy had just said. I was naive, but not stupid. I remembered what happened to Granny and Grandpa, and I heard everything Mummy and Daddy said. I knew what it meant. Peppa dear, go get your brother George. We didn't want you to, but look, it's time for you to, okay? Just listen to Daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
I walked away, trembling and choking on the lump in my throat, but I made my way up the stairs and went inside George's room, where he was playing with his toys without a care in the world. Suddenly, just looking at the innocence of my little brother made me feel like a grown-up, like I had to take care of him.
Shh! Don't say anything, George. Just listen. Mommy and Daddy have gone insane. They're trying to get rid of us. We have to hide right now. Come on, let's go. They're gonna find us in here.
I figured the one place Mommy and Daddy wouldn't expect us to hide in was their own bedroom, so we squeezed underneath their bed.
Peppa Pig, what's taking you so long?
Oh, shut up. They've gone and hid. Why didn't you go up with her?
I could hear them start to fight again, wailing and screaming at each other and yelling all sorts of awful things. They stormed up the stairs and started tearing apart the bedrooms looking for us. I could hear everything being destroyed as Mommy and Daddy became more and more like wild animals. I know it's only because they didn't want to be sacrificed that they acted this way, and in some way I understand it. But I still can't fully believe how quickly they turned on us. But I only had a moment to think before they barged into the room.
You little brats better come out of hiding right now, you hear me?
They were just inches away. I was sure we'd be found. But then, something changed.
Shh! Stop it. Do you hear that?
It was the sound of someone breaking down the front door downstairs. It's him! Hide! Suddenly, Mommy and Daddy were scrambling for a place to hide just like us, but they didn't have the same luck. They were so big that no matter how much they scuffled around trying to be quiet, there was nowhere in which they could possibly hide from what was coming. And of course, it wasn't long before that man, the butcher, started making his way up the stairs.
Here, piggy, 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 where are you? Come to Daddy now, my little bacon bits. I want some freshly bled pork chops. Yes, yes, yes. I can hear and smell you. And now all that's left to do is taste you.
That's when the butcher appeared in the doorway, armed with a cleaver and a rope. Mommy and Daddy squealed when they knew they were trapped. Poor little George and I were hiding there the whole time, watching everything, unable not to hear the unforgettable sounds of the utmost suffering.
Peppa, George, help us, please! We're sorry, we were just...
I wonder who this Peppa and George could be. Oh well, I've got my pair of piggies for now. I'll just have to come back for them next year. Finally, the Mad Butcher was then finished with his business and dragged Mommy and Daddy away, leaving me and George under their bed to finally understand why a pig never wants to grow up.
Okay, this is the last one. Goodbye.